Hey guys, what's going on? This is Chris. I'm back, and this is a free-for-all commentary on Village. I hope you guys all had a fantastic weekend. I know I did. You'll notice I haven't posted a video in about 2 days. I had a pretty hectic weekend. I had a Christmas dance. I just want to point this out real quick, something I did right there. I killed those chickens because they were making too much noise, and I couldn't hear what was around me. That's actually going to be the topic of my video today. But before I get to that, I had a Christmas dance at my high school. It was a lot of fun, and then I spent all of my Sunday collecting gameplays for you guys. So I did manage to get about 12, 13-ish gameplays that I can effectively use to post videos and commentate over, which is really great. So let's get into it. The one thing that I really wanted to talk about when I started my YouTube channel was sound whoring. And now the first thing that I ever had to do before I became a really good Call of Duty player was buy a headset. Now if you are out there right now and you are playing and you do not have a headset, you are at a massive disadvantage to those people who do have headsets. Let me tell you why. You're gonna see multiple occasions in this game where I will turn around and point my sights at a spot where a person will walk around like that, right there. And the reason for this is because I can hear every footstep in digital surround sound, and I know where they're coming from. Alright? So you'll notice I'm running the Specialist package for this gameplay. And the reason I'm running Specialist is because I don't need UAV when I'm playing on Jungle. I don't need UAV, I don't need counter UAV, I don't need advanced UAV, I don't need squat. And the reason is because my sound whoring is a UAV in itself. Most players, when you play online, don't actually have a headset. You'll see that a lot of people who are playing online, especially people who are playing split screens with like their little brothers and stuff, those people are just playing off of their TV sound systems, whether those be good or bad. I know some of you out there have those incredible stereoscopic 3D TV, theater extravaganzas, and, if you can afford that shit, my hand's off to you, but I can't, but I could afford this headset. I got my Turtle Beach headset that I'm using right now. Like I said in my very first video, I am no advocate for the sales of Turtle Beach. But I do very much so enjoy their products, so I'd like to just, give them a shout out and say, if you don't have a Turtle Beach headset, go get one. They're not terribly expensive. You can get some incredible headsets from Turtle Beach that'll run you up to $300, but if you don't feel like dishing out the money for something like that, they make headsets as low as like $59. You can get a Turtle Beach X12 headset, and they are fairly cheap and they work just as well. The first time you ever play using a Turtle Beach headset, it will blow your mind. And I was suspicious. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was very suspicious of this. When somebody said it would make you a better player, I was like, it can't make you a better player. It increases your ability to play this game beyond belief. And you'll see that I started out in this game, I think my score right now is 500 or 550 right there, and the guy had 950 who was ahead of me. And this was a serious comeback game, and at the beginning of the game you saw me sort of going into super camp mode over there on that far side, and that's because I was trying to go for a Moab, which I have gotten 2 Moabs. I just had theater mode off and I never got them recorded, which was it was a shame. So I've been trying to get one of those for you guys. I will get that out eventually. They're not terribly difficult, but they're also not terribly easy. So I noticed that I was falling behind in this free-for-all, and I started running around a bit. I upped my rushing game. As you see, I'm playing here with an ACR silenced, and personally, I think this is probably the best gun you can use if you're trying to get a Moab. It's almost not fair. Watch this. That guy disappeared. I thought he went back here, but he was behind me. Who would have known? And so I'm using an ACR silencer. It's the best gun you can use to get a Moab because it's so accurate. Even with the silencer, you're bound to land every shot on the person, and it won't take that long to kill him. I probably should have left this Juggernaut alone, but I went back for it, and he ended up killing me, which is a shame. I thought he was gonna leave, so I turned around and I see him coming back around the corner, so I go try to fight him, and what a stupid mistake that was. But back onto my main topic, I think you know, for those of you who have never played with a headset, go to a friend of yours, somebody you know is bound to have one, and just try out using a Turtle Beach headset. Whether, even if you don't have your account there, go play survival mode, go play something. The sound quality, it really is incredible. If I get a lucky nade right there, um, it's unbelievable, guys. I gotta say, the first time I ever used one was I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops, and I was playing on the map Array. This was my first headset experience, and I was using a FAMAS Silence because I was a noob. And the FAMAS Silence sounds so incredibly different when you're using a headset when you fire it than it does when you're using it on your TV. And oh, look at this noob over there in the corner. The FAMAS Silence, it sounds so different. Or really, most guns sound different. You really feel those hit markers with the hit detection. When you hit a person, it really makes that bass thud sound that you can make out. And you know that you're hitting a person. It sounds good. Look at this rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. Those guys are fighting with rocket launchers. That is beautiful, guys. They're just free kills because they didn't see me, but I heard them. And heard this guy too. You'll notice that all these kills, it looks like I have a UAV. If somebody who didn't know that I wasn't using UAV, or if my minimap wasn't there, you would assume that I was using UAV, but I'm not. And so if you guys have a headset, let me know what you think of it. If you do not have a headset, go find somebody who has a headset, pick it up and play with it a little bit, because I promise you guys it will be an unbelievable game enhancer. It'll bring your KD up. You will win more gunfights because you know people are coming, you know, whatever. And you know, just, I mean, if you want to throw me out, you know, throw me a bone, give me a subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment, guys. My channel's growing, and I can't wait to put stuff out for you. It's so much fun. Um, I'm really liking this commentary thing. You know, leave me everything you heard before, and I'll make sure to do my best to get the highest quality videos out to you every day. Thanks, guys. See ya.